Good afternoon. Hey folks, welcome to community meeting. And welcome Maciej.
Hello.
Thanks
Hello,
for
everyone.
joining.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen you for ages.
2 minutes, probably.
Shh. Yeah, as usual, it's 5:01. So yeah, we already learned that some people like to be late. So let's wait for latecomers. Actually, latecomers usually because they work in a company that does not respect the time of the meetings, and the meetings get longer. So they have to continue on the meeting and then they can come here late. Or there might be another issue or reason.
Who do you have in mind? Jonas?
Jonas? What?
No?
Why? Hey, Jonas, we're calling you. Jonas, you have to join us now. By the way, Jonas, there's also a second name in Polish, Janas. Janos, yeah, Janas? Janas. And always when I say Jonas, I think about Janas.
Really? It's a
Janos?
Polish name? Probably surname.
Second name. Surname, yeah.
Yeah, surname.
Janos.
Sorry.
Janos. My ex-boss, like from Capgemini, his name was Janos.
We had also, as I remember this, the football coach. Or also this.
Paweł
footballer.
Janos.
Yeah.
We don't recall him well. Oh, Jonas is joining. Guten Abend.
Summoned. I'm here.
Hello. Suvik,
Hello.
you there, man?
Hi. Hello.
Why your video is not on? Are you on the street?
Huh?
What? Show me your face.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's actually night here.
It's night here as well. I mean, it's not night like in your case. For me, it's 5 p.m. For you, it's like 9 p.m. Is it 9 or 9:30 there?
9:33.
9:33. Yeah. I definitely would not be here if it would be 9:30. So you're a good lad.
Just had my dinner.
So just to excuse the current host. So for people that hoped that it's going to be a nice meeting because Ace is running it. Unfortunately, Ace asked me to take over today because Ace is having a birthday today. So happy birthday, Ace, Aziz. And that's all if it comes to being nice. So we have the agenda for today. And according to agenda, we have nothing on the agenda except of two points on the agenda. So Q&A. So guys, do you have any questions or answers? No? Suvik, any questions from your side? Been good?
No.
Cool. Jonas?
Oh. This is an easy meeting, huh?
You sure?
Nope.
Okay,
Do
so
you, Lucas?
let me look, and not look because I'm Luke. Let me just look for a good reason to talk about. So I will actually talk about few subjects, very interesting subjects actually, and I'll try to make it super interesting. I mean, not that I have to make it as like especially super interesting. I think they are super interesting. But anyway, I'd like to draw your attention to 1, 2, 3. Uh, 4. No. How much I said already?
4.
1. Why did you count with me? Sorry.
4.
4. Okay, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, 4. And actually, it's a good exercise to do it. And 5. Okay. So there are 5 topics actually to talk about. Like we have 54 minutes. Like get ready. I'm not gonna let you go super fast. So the first topic is actually I talked about it last time, so I'm just gonna send a link. Just kind of reminder that we need more opinions. I need more opinions as well in this topic. By the way, if somebody is there watching us, not on Zoom, but different media, hey, Kuda, then please also you can drop questions in the live chat in YouTube. So I'm just sharing there a first link. So I really would like to remind folks, especially that I'm not sure how you feel about it, but I think we already enter this month of laziness in a way that people are more relaxed, thinking about already winter holidays, and that's why I think the traffic as every year is dropping. So there's more time to do, instead of real work, you can find some reasons to do some unreal work. Whatever I want to say. So the first topic I really would like you to have a look is this community management for Async API next year, because I really would like that someone else is doing it, but I'd love to hear opinion of others, also developers' opinion. That was not a funny joke, apparently. The next topic is the suggestion for what we should do next year. You probably saw it already. If not yet, please try to have a look again. I'm super open to answer any questions. It's basically a proposal of things that we should do for the community next year. So if you're, for example, interested with Async API mentorship, I'm telling people that if you're interested with the mentorship, share an opinion if we actually should do it. Otherwise, we won't. Just at least drop emoji, if you like it or not. But just remember, if you don't like it, then we are gonna hunt you for more answers and questions. And yeah. So for example, another example, if you're, for example, watching this recording and you're working for some company that is using Async API as a vendor, building some tools around it, have a look on this discussion on the proposal, for example, for Async API micro conferences that we can host in different companies, in different locations in the world. Maybe you'd be interested to actually co-host the event with us, to support the event. So yeah, please have a look. The next topic. By the way, forgot to ask, any questions so far? Huh? But you did not mute me, right? You still hear me? Lovely.
Yes, we still hear you.
That's nice. That's nice. So the next topic, I'm gonna send another link to you. So in case you can't sleep, open one of these discussions. I bet you won't make it until the end. So community documentation is something pretty interesting. Discussion started by Ace. Again, happy birthday, Ace, by the way. Because like if you're with this Async API community for long, you probably notice that from time to time people ask like, if is there a single place where I can go and learn about community, like how to contribute, what to do, blah blah blah, where to find issues. So basically, there's an idea to have this asyncAPI.com/community place, one single place for all the things community related. But there's one place where we cannot find clear agreement where actually the community specific docs should land. Should they be under community/docs, or should they be part of the current documentation section? And it's super interesting topic because the thing is that different communities do it differently. So some communities have really product documentation mixed with community documentation, and some not. Some have it split. So it would be nice to hear opinion of maintainers, especially not only contributors but also maintainers. Like, what do you think? Where would it be much more convenient to see community documentation? Any questions so far? Okay, so the next topic is... Oh, wait. Let me do Ace style. So, Maciej, what do you think about it?
Oh my God. I added the comment, yes? In the discussion.
Yeah, okay, wrong person. Jonas, what do you think about it? What do you think?
I have no preference. It's good either way.
Thanks, that's very helpful. But still, please, if you can add a comment. I think actually that's also a useful comment to say when it doesn't matter in the end. More important is to have the content, right? Written. I actually agree with you now. I'm not laughing anymore. So next topic.
But is there only a problem if we want to have documentation under docs community or community docs, yeah?
This discussion that I linked?
Yeah, in a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah, in a nutshell, that's the thing. Like, because we initially thought that everything should be under community. So you go, you see everything about the meetings, everything about the ambassador, TSC, whatever. Everything is in one community. Like, so you have this nice landing page with this faces floating around, like showing like how big the community is.
And then we have also this documentation.
And documentation would be part of it.
Okay.
But yeah, there are different opinions. That's why it would be nice to hear others, even if it's like with Jonas said, like it doesn't matter where it is, because maybe in the end we should focus on having actually the content. And the next is what I pasted is something discussion started by Alejandra. Something that I'd like to actually as well promote and make sure that people hear about it. It's a very important discussion related to what should be the focus for building docs in next year. And she's proposing 4 different topics, which is bring into docs the educational materials that Barbanio is working for a year now, to work on it together in a group. And by the way, like I have to ask you this question, like folks, do you know that Barbanio is working on trainings, right? My question is a suggestion. Kuda, did you I'm gonna do A style, sorry, Kuda. Kuda,
No.
did you know about the training materials that Barbanio is working on?
No, unfortunately, I did not.
Oh my. So I really like, and I'm really honest now, like you folks, like she's doing really great stuff there. So she's working, there's a training repository in Async API organization where she's writing a script, and one of the community members, Shiham, she's also helping her with review. Where is it? I'm gonna send you a link in a second. So she basically now she was working on a set of videos where we could explain like what's the difference between maybe let me start differently. So the training, it's a full-blown training. It's not just about Async API. Actually, Async API is not even started. It's like an intro to event-driven architecture. So it's about microservices. It's about REST synchronous architectures. It's about event-driven architecture, serverless, like really introducing to this like basic concepts before you actually can learn about Async API. And she is producing this kick-ass videos, like doing these animations. It's all based on a pizza shop. Send you a link now, but also I'm going to send you a link to a discussion in Slack. These videos they don't have yet voiceover or any music, so you just need to pay attention to the video, but it's really nice. Like I think the overall outcome will be cool. So, but just going back to the topic, like that's one of the features that, like, basically what should we as a community focus on if it comes to docs. It's gonna then affect all the strategy will affect also how we will approach Google season of docs next year and budgeting for mentorship. So have a look, like if education is the thing, like interactive learning, more documentation which is protocol specific, so not just docs that we have now about Async API in general, but maybe some set of documents just for Kafka or for AMQP, etc. And also more docs. So yeah, have a look on this discussion, share opinion, because in the end we'll just do what we want. Any questions so far? No? Okay. And last but not least, super interesting discussion, actually. Do you know who Elon Musk is? You know he bought Twitter?
Maybe.
So apparently he's not most popular person in tech. So there's a lot of movement away from Twitter to yet another social media, Mastodon, but governance is decentralized. So there's this discussion about, like, should we like extend and not, or maybe we should drop Twitter and just go to Mastodon, or actually keep Twitter. Actually, it's not much about Twitter. It's about if we should actually be present, active on Mastodon, or even have our own instance that will, yeah, of course, add some costs to the community. But yeah, now I really am interested. I mean, not that I wasn't interested with your opinion on the previous, but like, do you, like, any of you actively use Twitter except of me? Like actively, I mean, every day do you look into Twitter every day?
No, not me. Maybe others are using it.
No? Yes?
No.
I think I check it once or twice each day. but I don't actively use it. But that's because I don't use social media anyway.
So by active, I don't mean that you post. But for me, active is that you go through and read.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I mean, because you don't have to like really post every day. But it's source of information for you. You look into it, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Maciej?
I only read the Musk tweets.
So it's purely entertainment.
Yeah.
Mobile in one hand and popcorn
Only
in
for
the second
fun. So yeah.
Okay. And other social medias? Are you okay sharing publicly what social medias you're using, folks? I mean, so I can say I'm active on Facebook. I'm not ashamed of it. So just to break ice and then be first.
For me, YouTube, maybe, and Instagram, maybe
Instagram.
these two. Yeah.
These young people. Sovik?
I use YouTube and Twitch.
Which, yeah, again, young people. Jonas, Facebook? No? LinkedIn?
Yep.
Businessman. Telegram? Maciej, nasza klasa?
Yeah, exactly. Another class. No. Any, to be honest.
No, you don't. Facebook? No?
One time per, I don't know, maybe 1 month, something like that.
Okay.
I need to
guess it
check,
all
the
depends.
private messages from friends. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm on Facebook. It's basically because my local group of people that I hang out with, they are Facebook users. So I'm there because of them. Not that I'm sharing every day what I'm eating.
Are you sure?
No. I stopped sharing, but I was sharing actively when I was younger. Anyway, so Mastodon, your thing? No. GitHub, is it social media for you?
I don't think so. GitHub is a social media. Yeah, it's cool. Sometimes you can go through the projects and sometimes you can see some cool projects in the discovery part, but not a social media. I don't think so.
Would you
But
like it to
Telegram
be?
is cool. Like it would be 1,000 times better than WhatsApp, but have to use WhatsApp. All my friends are using WhatsApp. There is no escaping from Zuckerberg.
I mean, we have reptilians everywhere. Not only Zuckerberg is a reptilian. We have others as well. Would you like GitHub to be social media?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Let's not mix these things up. Yeah, I think it has some niche features, but mostly it is for work.
Is it like so? I just my personal story. When I was working at SAP, it was like 5-6 years ago. We were recruiting new tech writers, and all these actually it was all girls, and we were like asking them like simple question: can you explain what GitHub is? And they knew upfront the question, so obviously they could just find some random answer on the internet or talk to friends developers to kind of be able to explain to us like what GitHub is. And and then I hired Gosia actually. She said like Maciej, you know Gosia, yeah? And she said GitHub. So I have no idea. I never used GitHub, but that's what she said. And then, but all my friends, when they were trying to explain me what it is, I understood that it's basically an Instagram for developers. So
yeah,
Which,
that's interesting.
you have some stars, yes? This Dan Abramov or
yeah, you have followers. You have
this guy from Vue.js. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Linus Torvalds.
and many people talk about that GitHub is to show off and build your like profile and
Yeah, yeah.
so-
Better profile than LinkedIn, to be honest.
But have you seen this feature called uno momento, my internet is super slow. Do you know when you go to github.com, you have this, by default, you see updates from projects that you follow or users that you follow. But there's also this for you beta. Did you know about it? So it's
Like
additional.
for me, if I use GitHub, it's always like I just type github.com and then slash something, always. I mean, this may be like my I haven't been to the main GitHub page that much. It's always github.com slash async API slash something or slash my own name if that's my own project. But yeah, this is cool. There are updates from the people that you follow, the people that follows you. Yeah.
And recommendations,
Seems-
like if you follow somebody, then what they like, you see what they like, so you can also like. That's why I know that you created flight management repo today.
It is still uploading. Like I'm not sure what is happening like over here, but it is still uploading files. I'm not sure from where. I've deleted all of the node module folders, but it's still doing its thing.
Okay, so Mastodon is not your thing, right, folks?
No,
I see.
Yeah, I may try it out to see how it works, but
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
the UI sucks really, but
The UI sucks.
yeah, UI sucks. I mean, I tried Mastodon a few years ago, and I was like, after one day, I was like, no, no. And like last week's, I looked again, and I was like, oh, not much changed over years. But the concept of decentralization is interesting.
Yeah. I read about its context, like its idea, and it is really cool. It might catch on, and it is. I guess it is catching on. I've heard from about Mastodon from a few places. Like I once opened Twitter. I read about it. I saw a few videos about it on YouTube. Yeah, it is catching up, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, but to conclude, like just remember, during the discussion, especially that it's evolving and involving TFC members. So, any questions, answers to any topic?
Maybe next to this Mastodon server, maybe you should create also this official subreddit for Essence API and EDA ecosystem.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but every time I go to Reddit, it's like,
But
it's it's evil
should,
place.
yeah, but it shouldn't be, for community to discuss about some topic. Of course, if someone want to, can do it, but only for storage to some links to blog posts, articles, etc. Because we have a big problem in the Slack, yes. Because if someone want to share some project or some link to article in general channel, for example, after 2 weeks, yeah, you have a problem to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with Machi. I guess, yeah, this is a cool thing to have a subreddit for async API. Like most of the time, I sometimes go to Reddit and most of the time I read links that are from like r/ TypeScript or maybe JavaScript, and sometimes like it is a cool place to have links or to find links. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. To share knowledge to the other people.
Yeah.
By the way, they banned me in open source subreddit.
Why?
I don't know. Like I was I think I'm just too polite. So I actually wrote a article about this, like GitHub, that it has potential to actually take over this tech discussions. Sorry. And I shared it there because like it's important for open source. Like I was actually, when I was writing this article, it was my main intention was that it's it would be cool that if to be popular, you would actually have to be on GitHub and contribute. And so your popularity would be based on what you do and not what you talk about on Twitter. And I shared there a link, and they blocked it, that it's irrelevant for open source. But I shared it as a link. So I wrote to maintainers like, hey folks, like I didn't mean to break any rules. So I mean, the article mentions open source and it's important for open source and blah, blah, blah. And they said like, no, I mean, we're not banning you. We just blocked it because it was irrelevant. So, and I said like, so, okay, so if I make it again as a post, not a link, so I'll explain the context in the article, would that be fine? And they said like, the answer was shady. So, but I was thinking like, it's okay. Like, and I did it. And now I see the message that I've been permanently banned from participating in open source. That I'm a spammer. That's so fucking sad.
You
Glad
and
to get it
Hacker
back.
News and
Yeah,
Reddit
yeah.
are just not good friends.
Hacker News don't like that.
I love it.
But with Hacker News, they banned me from Hacker News in general. And I know why they banned me, because I was just posting async API stuff to self-promote async API. But on Reddit, I actually was doing stuff not only related to async API. There was no mention of async API. But good stuff that they have subreddits, so they did not ban me from Reddit. I can go to other subreddits and do my stuff. But it's sad. It's really sad.
And that's like another reason to have like our own community on Reddit, so you can get your revenge. If any of those guys like come to async API GitHub, you can just straight away
Okay.
block them.
It's a good motivation to have subreddit. Revenge. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that, I mean, anyone can create it in the end, right? And the more initiatives we have that are not linked just to me, it's better. So I think if you folks want to spend time on like basically moderating the subreddit, then create it. Nobody should be blocked from doing it in the end.
Yeah, that's interesting. I will create a subreddit. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
And send me the user ID of those guys. I will be waiting for them.
Not sure
in
if I
async
can,
API subreddit.
if I'm gonna see the messages from the past if they banned me. Yeah, it's I don't even see messages with the man, I haven't seen it before. I'm really depressed now when I saw it now during this meeting. It's like shit. All this, like, I'm trying to fix the world and the world kicks me in the ass. Maybe I should stop trying. So, any final words before we finish this meeting? Okay. Let's finish with this sad information that I was banned. But at least Ace is having a good time. So again, happy birthday, Ace. Have a nice evening. Bye. Tschüss, Folks.